Hey players.
Welcome.
Yes. Hi Ben.
Hey Henry, how you doing?
Nice to meet you. Henry Ski, Player Success Lead.
Good to meet you. My name's Ben Stevens. I'm a Player Success representative.
Fantastic. Nice to meet
shocked
you.
That we haven't met before.
Yes, it does seem a bit strange. You think by now, after our year and a half of working together,
that we finally would have met.
And doing live streams together, we would have met before now. But that was a wonderful welcome. And really, players, we wanted to welcome you in. We've got a slightly different setup now.
Yes.
The camera shouldn't shake as much. We have a better angle.
We still might shake.
We still might shake. Yes. That much is true. But right now we're just doing a test. I mean, officially we're live. Normally we do an audio and sound test before, but we decided to fly by the seat of our pants today.
Jump right in.
And just go in. So if you can hear and see us, let us know. We see Susan.
Hi,
we see
Susan.
Eva. Hi, Eva from Sweden. Linda's here. Deja Vu's here.
Linda.
Bruce,
amazing.
April. Excellent. Audio good.
Moen is here.
Of course, Moen's
the man behind the curtain.
The man behind the curtain. Yes. Welcome. So today, players, the live stream, we have some very exciting and special treats for you today.
Yeah.
Matt, we've got Mother's Day coming up.
That's right. We do have Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Which means our trivia is going to be extra mother themed.
Very
today.
motherly.
So if you're going to stick around for trivia, which you should, it's a great chance to earn some free FP.
Yeah.
Be sure to consider the theme, which is Mother's Day.
Absolutely. We've got the Raid Bounties coming up. Really, we should just
We're just going to dive right in on them, my goodness.
So we've got the Raid Bounties coming up. We've got the Mother's Day sales to discuss. We're going to be teasing a new LCN location because know players like new locations.
I don't know, do they? Sometimes I get mixed messaging.
If only they had told us 6,000 times. Yes, they do love new locations. And we like them. Elizabeth asked what happened to the poster. Okay, so that speaks to something else about the live streams that we're going to be improving, which is with some accoutrements. So at the moment, we actually do have the painting over there, but we just don't have a way to hang it. We're going to be bringing in some furniture, so it's not just a bare wall that you are seeing behind us. So the painting will make a comeback. So there we go.
That is correct.
Someone is
Shane said, "Nice shirt, man."
I'm assuming he means you. Mine's a bit.
I was going to say, assuming he means you.
I didn't iron it, so I'm assuming he means. But we are dressed up, color coordinated in blue today. But of course, Ben is the better dressed as always. Yeah.
Well, I'm specifically dressed. I don't know if I'm better dressed. I'm just specifically dressed. Always the same.
I like specifically dressed.
Kind of thing.
So we've got the Mother's Day sale. We've got some other events too. We'll be talking about. Guild Wars, some other stuff like that. Of course, we'll have trivia, and of course, we'll have the Q&A. And Ben, of course, we will be giving away some sewing machines and some bolo ties.
Yes, absolutely.
What is the criteria for us dishing out sewing machines and bolo ties?
I feel as though the criteria is whatever we choose.
It's true. Yeah, there is no criteria. We have nothing. Basically, if we like you today on the live stream, then we will probably give you one. Sometimes randomly, players will say, hey, I want one, we'll give you one. But that doesn't mean we always give them out. Someone's hey, I haven't got one yet. We might be like, and you're going to remain not having one. Because that's how wild it is in terms of us dishing it out. We can't give it to everybody, but we are going to give it out to some players. Like TikTok Pops McRae. Whoa. Sewing machines sound good. You've won a sewing machine. Make sure to message.
Yeah.
Actually, Ben, what's the best way for them to get their items?
The best way for you to get your items is to message the LCN Facebook page. So if you're watching from Facebook, then you just message the page that you're on right now. Send us a direct message with your profile ID or your profile link, one of the two, and we can get you that item.
And if you're watching on YouTube, just send in a ticket.
That's right.
We'll make sure we keep track. Moen, if you can keep track of all the people we shout out. So first winner of the day is TikTok Pops McRae, probably because I just like their name so much.
I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, there is no. This is what I said earlier, players. There is no criteria. The criteria is you got to be here, have fun, be nice, be cool, and maybe you'll get an item. Who knows? Carla asks, do the bolo ties come in purple? I don't think they change colors yet.
No, but it would be pretty sweet if you could get a whole set going.
Yes. Eventually, we could be like an old school JRPG where later on in the dungeons, the new monsters you face are just the old monsters but different colors. But that means they're stronger.
That's classic.
Like a different
color
color palette,
That's right?
Yeah. Cool. So we've gone over our key topics. Ben, what are the trivia rules?
Oh,
for those
yes,
that are
trivia.
New, or for those that need a refresher on the trivia?
Yes, we pretend that we're doing this. We cover the trivia rules every time we do a live stream, and we like to say that it's for the new people. But let's be real here. I know a lot of you old school live stream attendees who still, you think that you can win more than once. You can't. Or you don't know how many questions we're going to do.
Not for lack of trying.
That's right.
Yeah.
We only do 5 questions, 50 FP each, but you can only win 1 question. So even if you're the fastest hands in the West, you're still only going to win 1 time.
That's right.
And remember, were you going to say this?
You go.
All right,
I think
remember,
we're going to say the same thing.
Yes, we select the winners. Depending on where you're watching from on YouTube or Facebook, you might see your comments come in first. But based on what we see on our end, we just pick whoever is first in line, and whoever we see there wins the prize.
Especially because we're streaming to Facebook and YouTube. Welcome everyone from whatever platform you're on. So sometimes a YouTube person might be the first to comment, but you may not see that comment. But you have to trust us. It's easy to trust us, right?
Yeah.
Especially with trivia. We will pick the winners, or rather Moen is going to pick the winner because he is our man behind the curtain today. Hello, Moen. And an extra thanks to Matt, by the way, who helped set up this live stream. Absolutely. And many other great things that we're going to be learning about a little bit later on. But he is on his weekend. And I hope he isn't watching because I've told him, do not work on the weekends.
Do not work on your weekend,
Do not work on the weekends. Okay, Here we go. Jerome, I would absolutely love 50 FP. Well then, Jerome, you're going to have to win some trivia. Ben, what's going on with the shout-outs? We had a lot of great community interaction. We had some big lottery winners. What's going on?
Yeah, well, we'd like to give a little shout out to our players each and every time we do a live stream.
Sure.
So, Carlo on Mob Wars LCN. I don't know which server Carlo's on, but he won the LCN jackpot of 5,875 favor points. That's a lot of favor points. So you can win that with just a 2 FP investment.
That is a very good return on investment for Carlo winning that lottery. That
is pretty huge.
Is that the highest we've seen? I think since we've been doing live streams.
Maybe.
I think there have been bigger winners, but maybe not ones that we've mentioned on the live stream.
Yeah, it's
just an astonishing amount of FP. Very, so he's going to be ready for some upcoming
raid events.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want to do another shout out to our Discord. I think many of you know that we have a Discord community server, so this is a great place where you can chat with each other, chat with us. If you have maybe not a super pressing thing to bring up to us and you don't feel like writing in a ticket, but you just notice something weird, you want to ask a question, we're often on there. You can ask us there, which is nice. And also, we do kind of like a mini live stream, sort of like our blog posts, but in video form. A little more casual, a little less pizzazz going on there, but you still have the opportunity to win items and FP.
That's right.
So every Friday at noon Pacific time, you can hop onto our Discord and win some great stuff. So we hope to see you there. We had lots of new people join and a few new winners, including Lil. I remember won this last time.
Absolutely.
She was brand new.
I hope Lil's watching this live stream as well. Discord's a great place to hang out, everybody. If you haven't been, we have a link to the Discord on the top bar of all of our games. We'd love to see you. Come on in. We have some great discussion, great questions about the game. Matt and Ben are posting the question of the day.
Yes, we just started that.
Yeah, we'll do some more polls later on. But yeah, of course, we've got the Discord live stream every Friday. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Ben. Definitely not as fancy as these live streams with all our video and well, no, there's no video, but definitely less of a production, more of a kind of a chill hangout, leading you all into the Friday. So we're really enjoying that. We're seeing some good engagement.
Really I'm just noticing I have a stray hair here.
Yeah,
I just need to tuck that in.
I think that came up when you were so excited about the lottery.
I was so excited about the lottery.
How could you not be? So really, what would have been great is you tell them how much FP was won, and it went boing. Like in the cartoons.
Yeah.
What else is going on for shout-outs?
Yeah, we want to shout out our YouTube channel. Yeah. So this is kind of a weird one. We're shouting out ourselves, I guess, a little bit. Not those who watch us on YouTube necessarily, but anybody who wants to watch us on YouTube in the future. We're streaming now, so great for all of you YouTube watchers. We love you, and we're happy you're there. But we want our players to sub to our YouTube channel. We're going to have not only our live streams there, but we're also going to have some new video content, some of which we'll talk about later in the live stream. And if you sub to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon, you'll get notified every single time we release new video content. So that might be tutorials, that might be just fun hangout videos with us. It might be teasers for upcoming exciting stuff.
New content, new features, absolutely. So we're going to be putting a lot of effort into our YouTube content, everybody. We'd love to hear suggestions on what kind of videos you'd like to see. We're definitely going to be trying to focus as well on adding mobile content, because one of the concerns we get from players, and this is kind of the same as myself, we use the browser a lot more than the app in terms of support. But in terms of playing the game, we try and use the app as much as possible, but it is a different beast. Not everything is in the same location. So on all our videos, we're going to try our best to ensure to show you where certain things are. In fact, today we're going to be showing you a little bit on the app of where to find your raid bounties.
That's right. Yeah.
So keep that in mind. If you're more of an app player, that's great. We'd love to have you. You're not going to be forgotten on our YouTube content. Please do subscribe. Mo, and if you want to throw in our LCN YouTube channel, just in the chat. That would be great for players just to have a look. Subscribe if you haven't already. Doesn't cost you anything, and we'd love to have you ready to go when we have those videos posted, including this one. Of course, all the live streams are going to be uploaded to our YouTube channel.
There right away. So
in case you miss something or you have to run, let me go. Breaking news, Ben. Linda Connors says she hasn't won a bolo tie yet. So Linda, you're going to win a bolo tie right now.
Wow,
so make sure to message us on Facebook, and we will give you a bolo tie. Ron says he needs 500 FP. Well, Ron, I can't help you there unless you want to buy some or win some in the lottery, because trivia is only 50 FP.
That's right. But you can, I'm going to skip right down to the bottom, you can win 200 FP for liking, commenting, and publicly sharing this video on Facebook. That will win you 200 FP, put you, give you an entry into a chance to win 200 FP. Man,
absolutely.
That sentence was lost.
Well, it's a tough one, but it's a lot of information we want to convey to the players, so I don't blame you. And last time, Richard, our friend Richard, won the 200 FP grand prize. So congratulations, Richard. Richard liked, comment, and publicly shared the previous live stream, so you should all do the same for a chance to win some more. And then we had a 5-star review. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I love this freaking game. I'm really glad we put that on there. It was very positive, fantastic, love it. 5 stars.
So thank you to
enthusiastic
Cody Definity for giving us that sweet review about Viking Clan.
Oh, and of course, we're wishing Al a happy birthday. I've never met someone with 15 birthdays a year. But Al is a very special case, so it's great to see. To see Al.
He's the only one.
Lots of familiar faces on here. Okay, Ben, should we move on?
I think we should. Let's give our friends a little refresher on the Raid Bounties.
Yeah, so really exciting event. One of our best. Players love it. We've got the Raid Bounties, everybody. And now, an upgrade to the live stream. We actually have proper footage of the app on the live stream.
This
has been a long time coming, but now we're going to be able to do this a little easier here. You'll see in just a second when this moves on. There we go.
So you'll
Ben, tell us about the Raid Bounties.
On your homepage, you'll want to head over to your bosses section and hop into your raid boss area. And you'll see it's just like another regular raid boss, except the Godfather's a little unhappy with his Mafia Gunman. And wants you to lay into the Mafia Gunman and take him down a few pegs. So the Godfather's put some bounties on this gunman, and there's certain things that you can do, just your normal actions, attacks, and heals. And every time you collect, you're going to earn progress towards unlocking a new bounty. So I'm going to go in here with my combo here, and I'm going to just lay into this guy. I'm going to refill my stamina a little bit because I just want to smash this guy.
Good way to gain levels, by the way.
It's a great way to gain levels, as you can see. I'm leveling up very quickly. But you all know what this looks like. If you head up into the top corner here, kind of the top right underneath your calendar notifications, you can head over to your bounties section. See, you've got one highlighted there. I've got the heal one. So great. I've done 15,000 heal actions. I can go ahead and collect that. Boom. I got a protected Van 4. Pretty decent item, but this is only the bronze tier.
There are many other. We have 3 tiers and 3 levels of bronze, silver, and gold. Bronze and silver have 3 each, so each subsequent collection is going to level you up until you hit the gold. Gold is repeatable. It's going to cost a little bit more each time.
That's right.
It's going to cost quite a bit more each time.
Bit more, yeah.
But you can do it as many times as possible. But you want to get up to those gold tiers. So when you're doing the raid bounties, make sure you collect your bounty as soon as it's collectible.
Yes.
Because otherwise your progress won't start for the next tier until you do that.
In fact, if you were paying close attention, you might have seen that my my heal bounty was already satisfied.
Yeah.
And I was still doing those healing actions. Well, my progress towards the next one has gone 0%. I haven't gone forward at all because I hadn't collected that previous bounty. So you got to make sure you collect as soon as it's available so that you can maximize your actions.
You want to stay on
bounty.
You want to stay on it, and we've got bounties for attacks, heals, and kills. Is that right?
That's right. Collects.
Collects.
So you might kill if you let that boss expire. You're not going to get your bounties. So make sure to collect your rewards.
Elaine, that's just how it's designed. You got to collect. Don't forget to collect. Don't forget. So that's it for mobile in terms of showing where the raid bounty is. Excellent display, Ben. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is what one of the gold tiers looks like. That's going to be repeatable, so players, you want to get to those gold bounties as soon as possible. Basically, you're going to get a ton of free stuff for just participating in the raids as you normally would. That's why it's one of our best features. We've got it for all 4 games. So LCN is up first. We've got that starting tomorrow, which may coincide with another cool thing happening.
Yes,
on
I think
LCN
so,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Something very motherly themed. Viking Clan's up next on May 12th. Then Pirate Clan on May 19th. And finishing us off on the raid bounties is Zombie Slayer May 26th. So all through the month of May, we've got the raid bounties. So we're going to be a busy team. The game's going to be busy. We hope players have a great time. If you have any questions about the raid bounties, we've got a Q&A section at the end, so we will try our best to clarify any questions you may have.
And additionally, Henry,
yes,
there's two other great ways to learn about the raid bounties if you're new to the raid bounty event.
Yes, do tell.
The first is to head to our FAQ pages.
Absolutely.
We've got a nice text rundown reminding players how that works.
I'm going to find that right now.
So you can find that by heading to support.kanoapps.com and searching raid bounties.
Look at this.
Henry's gonna throw
this in chat right there.
Directly into the chat.
There we go. Boom. There is the FAQ.
You can go to the FAQ. But also, we're going to have a fun little walkthrough video that Matt and Henry and Moen and I built yesterday that shows a bit more how you can find all your raid bounties on both mobile and desktop. And you can find that on our YouTube page. That's going to go live later today. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mob Wars LCN, and hit the bell icon so you get a little notification when that thing goes live.
And that should be live, I think, 3 o'clock this afternoon. So in just under a couple of hours, it'll be live. Yeah. And look for more video content each and every week, as long as everything goes according to plan.
As long as everything goes according to plan.
Which it always does. So why do I even say that?
Yeah.
Okay, next up, we have got the Mother's Day sales going on. Ben, what's going on with the Mother's Day sales?
Mother's Day sale, it's a classic sale. It's motherly themed, so we got some great items. For example, in LCN, we've got the Mom's Flower Vase, Mom's Bouquet, and Mom's Flower Van. Very nice. We also have these kind of bundled in with FP. So you can get great deals on FP. You can bundle those with these exclusive Mother's Day items. There will be new items in every single game, not just in LCN, of course. LCN's tomorrow, so that's why we're telling you about those items. But, there's going to be, again, coinciding with those raid bounties. So in LCN, then VC, then PC, then ZS, we're going to have all those wonderful sales for items and FP. And, of course, 75% off chat colors.
There we go. I was going to mention that as well. Bart, welcome back. Happy to have you back in the chat. The Mother's Day sale always does really well. A lot of players participate in it. Spring's coming. We've got a lot of great deals, which is great. So some spring colors for World Chat. Look for that. And of course, the Mother's Day sale is timed with the raid bounties. Perfect time to get in there, gain a ton of levels, gain a lot of items, get the edge on your rival. Really exciting stuff. Yeah.
There's a lot of comments in the chat here that I'm noticing that are suggesting that the Mother's Day sale should be free for mothers. If there was some way that we could,
that'd be tough. That would be tough to
that'd be great.
Figure that out. Yeah, how would you verify that you're a mother? I have a feeling dudes would verify themselves. All dudes would just be like, "Yes, I am a mother." In theory, which could work out. It might be too tricky to do. So I think what we'll do is just have the regular Mother's Day sale. But we do have some Mother's Day trivia, which may give an edge to mothers. We'll see.
That's right.
It could.
That's very true.
Okay, so players look for the Mother's Day sale. That starts tomorrow for Mob Wars LCN, May 5th at 9 a.m. to May 7th at 9 a.m. So only 2 days.
That's
so
right.
Make sure to take advantage of those sales.
So take advantage while you can.
Heading into the weekend. We've got other events going on. We've got the Pirate Clan Armada quests on May 5th. That's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Viking Clan get their Guild Wars on May 6th at 10 a.m. and then Zombie Slayer shortly after that get their Faction Wars May 6th a little later on in the afternoon at 4 o'clock. Ben, what else is going on?
Well, the PC, the Pirate Clan, and Viking Clan Battle Pass anniversaries are coming up next. So you're in one, I think, season 13 or something
it's been a year
like that right now. So your next one is going to be very exciting. It's probably going to have some really cool and exclusive stuff. And if it's anything like the LCN Anniversary Battle Pass, I think players are really going to love it.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe it's been a year since Pirate Clan and Viking Clan have got their Battle Pass. Look for that later on this month on May 25th, I believe.
I think that's
is when you're going to get that 1 year anniversary. Great job to our live ops and content team. Battle Passes are very popular. Again, we'd like to hear what you think about the Battle Pass. If you do like it, if you don't like it, please let us know in a ticket or in the comments below. And then we've got a release trailer for something coming up to YouTube. That's right. So for the LCN's new location, which is coming this month.
Sometime this month, where we can't tell you what.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to say when.
Yeah, no.
I kind of know when it is, but things happen.
That's right.
Subscribe to YouTube because you're going to be able to see that before it launches in the game.
Yeah,
that's our hook.
Teaser trailer.
Got to join it. Go to the YouTube page if you haven't right now. Subscribe, hit that bell, and maybe next week sometime, you're going to be like, ooh, I know what the location is before it's even in the game, and that's going to be happening going forward. YouTube is going to be your video source for all things in the game.
Laurie's pointing out that we're slacking on giving out these our items. We are being a little.
Who said that?
A little more.
Who said that?
Miserly today, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit. Who said that though?
That was Laurie.
Laurie? Now I'm thinking, do we not give Laurie a bolo tie and a sewing machine just for saying that? Or do we give everyone an item but Laurie?
Ooh, that could also be. That'd be too mean.
Yeah.
I don't like that item.
Laurie, I'm not going to give you a sewing machine or a bolo tie just yet, but if you stick around until the end of the live stream, I might do that. Elizabeth, you got tired of asking. Well, tire no more. You have won let's give you a sewing machine.
Great.
I don't want to give out, I want to be direct about what we give out.
Sure,
so Ben, you give out the bolo ties. I'm going to give out the sewing machines. Elizabeth's won a sewing machine. Mary's excited. Mary's won a sewing machine. Make sure to message us on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, send in a ticket and we will give you a sewing machine or a bolo tie.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go. Jim said you have to make him laugh, so his barber owns all the bolo ties. Jim, I even did my hair nice for you today. I thought you would have liked that. Now, Ben, how do we expand the chat here? Wait, so we're using not a new program, players, but right now we can only see like 3 comments at a time.
I have no idea. Maybe this chat overlay
comments
button
are flying fast here. I want to make sure we see everybody. Well, this looks. No, we don't want to touch that.
That's not it. I don't know.
A golden rule for the live stream is really not to touch anything during the live stream.
Yes, that's absolutely
any
true.
like settings or anything like that. Okay, so we'll do our best. Let's move on.
This is true.
What's that?
Shane Robbins, you were the first person to compliment my shirt today that
I
saw, and it's a cowboy shirt. You knew that, and I want to give Shane a bolo tie.
So the reason I didn't give Shane something earlier is I thought he was being sarcastic, but see, that's where I got out of that. Right?
I'm trusting.
You're trusting? Okay, so Shane, what's Shane won? Bolo tie?
Bolo tie.
Nice, good job, Shane. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Priscilla. Nice to see you. Tina says, I'll sew you some bolos for your wedding with your sewing machine. That's cute. Tina, I'll give you a sewing machine for that comment. I think that's pretty cute.
I did wear my bolo tie at my wedding.
Did you really?
I did, and
Fantastic.
all my groom's people also wore bolo ties.
Excellent.
They didn't win bolo. Well, no, I gave them bolo ties.
Elizabeth has asked a few times, can we give her, what do you think, sewing machine or bolo tie?
Well, geez, whatever Elizabeth wants.
Elizabeth, you pick. You message us telling us which one you want. Can't get both. Got to pick one. Hi, Madge. Good to see you. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Because we're going to have a lot of requests for items. We'll get back to items. We've gone through the Raid Bounties. We've talked about the Mother's Day sale. We've talked about Guild Wars, Faction Wars, Armada Quest. Oh, Battle Arena's coming up May 7th for Pirate Clan. Battle Arena's tough.
It's too tough. It's really hard for me.
We got our butts kicked every time we do it. Yeah. We talked about the new LCN location coming this month. And we talked about the anniversary battle passes for Pirate Clan and Viking Clan. As usual, Ben, going into the live stream, I thought, we don't have that much to talk about. And it's already 1:30 almost. We've talked about a ton of stuff. So now let's get to the fun stuff. Let's get to
This is what they are really here for.
We got trivia.
I heard somebody say earlier that they come here just to look at our beautiful faces, but I guarantee you they're here for the trivia. The trivia is so fun.
But if it was just a robot doing trivia, they probably wouldn't stick around. They wouldn't like bleep bloop, here is 50 FP. They probably wouldn't like that. They like us, right?
I hope so.
I hope so.
You've inspired me.
I guess we'll never.
Restored my confidence.
I guess we'll never know. Who said, "Hey, we never stop talking"? Ron. Well, that's what a live stream is. Should we? Hey, about this, Ben? In Ron's honor, let's just stare at the camera for 10 seconds and go. You know, Ron has a point.
It's too long.
Well, Ron has a point. That might be a lot better than not talking all the time. Ron, we'll have to take that under advisement, but thank you. Very good feedback. Not creepy at all that we just stared into the abyss.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what live stream is. We're going to be talking to you. We're going to be talking with players. That's just how it is. If you don't like that, if you don't like that, feel free to mute us.
Oh,
This is the one venue where you can mute us. You can't mute admins in World Chat, or any chat, really. But let's move on. We've got trivia rules.
Well, yeah, again, 5 questions, 50 FP each. You can only win once. We're going to pick the winners. And by we, I mean Moen. We're always throwing poor Moen under the bus.
We really are. He says he doesn't mind, but secretly I think that's burning him up inside.
Hopefully Moen works remote. He's not here in the office with us.
True.
So hopefully one day we can convince Moen to come on camera with us.
Oh, I can't wait to get Moen on camera.
I would love that.
I've been waiting 5 years for this almost. Okay. Why don't you do question 1, I'll do 2, and back and forth. Okay.
Right.
Is everybody familiar with Elizabeth says which Elizabeth won? You. But is it Baldiga? Baldiga. That's the one who won.
Great.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go. Question 1.
Question number
Here we go, Ben.
1. Who is the upcoming raid boss for the LCN Raid Bounties? Who's the upcoming raid boss for the LCN Raid Bounties? What's that boss's name? You can find it, perhaps now. I don't know, on the upcoming raid page.
We did mention it. We did mention the raid boss earlier. Madge is very honest. Madge has no idea. I like that. Someone said a ballerina. That's not... Oh, there we go. We have an answer.
I think we have a right
answer. We have one
I
answer.
see a few more.
Yeah, I think we're going to reveal because we definitely have one answer. We need the full name, everybody. Someone just said Gunman. We need there it is, the Mafia.
The Mafia Gunman.
I don't think we need the. I think as long as someone said Mafia Gunman.
Yes, I think that
would be fine.
Yes, I would agree.
Should we introduce ourselves as the Ben Stevens and the Henry Ski on future live streams?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely yes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Did someone say Mother Teresa? That would make for one hell of a one heck of a raid boss, hey?
Yes, no kidding.
We will message you if you won, but then Moen, I think later on, will message us in chat about all the winners. So we can't say specifically who won just yet. Jerome says, can you win for all 5 questions or just one question? Just once, Jerome.
Just once, Jerome.
1 per trivia win. Yeah.
That's right.
You can only guess once. Okay.
All right, question number 2 is on you, Henry.
Here we go, everybody. This is a tough one. Again, remember, mother-themed. What band from nearby Quadra Island, very close to Victoria, would be appropriate to book for the upcoming holiday? This is a tricky one. I don't think anyone's going to get this right away, but you gotta maybe do some digging around. You can use Google. We're not going to be able to prevent you from doing that. Google. But what band from nearby Quadra Island would be appropriate to book for the upcoming holiday? Now, someone said ABBA. Elizabeth said, now ABBA's a great band. They're not from they're from Sweden, I think. Not from Quadra Island. Yeah. Heart, Guns N' Roses, all good bands. There it is, Jim. Nicely done. I think Jim... Oh, I shouldn't say Jim because he may not have been the first one.
Yeah, Jim's the first one you saw.
I think the first one I saw, but I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, Jim, I don't know if you won. But that's right. The answer is Mother Mother.
Mother Mother. They've got some really neat sounds.
They do. And I think they're going to be at Rifflandia, the very popular Victoria music concert coming up.
Oh, interesting.
That's going to have Lord, Charlie XCX, and Shaq DJing?
Shaq is
very exciting. That's pretty cool.
I didn't know that he had those abilities.
Brand Van 3000. We've got a myriad of artists coming, so that is pretty cool. Hey, Jim did win. Jim, congratulations. So the answer was Mother Mother. I like that question.
Yeah, me too.
It was topical because of Rifflandia, topical because we got Mother's Day.
I think we've got another topical question coming up.
Yes, we do, Ben. Ooh, I think we do. Number 3.
Who is the Greek goddess of motherhood? So if you go back into the ancient Grecian pantheon and you remember who was the Greek goddess of motherhood, that's our answer today.
I will say this is a tough one. Oh, someone said me. I don't think, Mary, you're the Greek goddess of motherhood. But it's good. It's good to have life goals.
Could be. Yes,
that's very good to be optimistic about these things. So this one's going to be tough because I had to look this up because I thought it was like Gaia. But I think Gaia is more like Wiccan or something like that. Anyway, we are seeing some of the right answers.
Yes.
We saw that someone put Fleeto, which is kind of a cool. That's a cool twist on it. But the answer is it Leto? Leto?
I would say Leto, but I don't know.
Because I thought Leto would be Letto.
Oh, very good.
But I could be wrong. Like
this is not to be confused with the actor.
No, definitely not. No. There's a reason we didn't put him on there.
Yes.
But it looks like K. David Green won. Congratulations,
right on. K.
Longtime player. Good to see them in the live stream. Welcome. Thank you. Number 4. That's me. Who is the Catholic patron... Oh, God. Remix. Who is the Catholic patron saint of motherhood? So kind of not the Greek goddess. Who is the Catholic patron saint? Why do I have a hard time saying patron? Patron saint of motherhood. This one I also had to look up. It's not Atalanta. I know that.
Well, yeah. It's funny.
It's not Mother Teresa.
There could very well be like 30 of them. I
know. Every time I look it up, there's always some variation depending on the country or the religion. I mean, who knows? So we tried to be as specific as possible. I think we actually did see some right answers.
I do see some right answers in there.
So the answer there is Saint Monica.
Saint Monica.
Saint Monica.
Thanks for looking after moms, Monica.
Monica seems to me like one of those names that seems very like contemporary, like Tiffany, but actually both of them are like thousands of years old.
Yes,
it's funny how names go like that, right? Yeah. In fact, I think Tiffany was Tiffany in a Shakespeare play?
Wow. I'm embarrassed that I don't know the answer.
I don't know that idea. We're both thespians and we don't know, but I think there's a number of names that you think are like kind of new and like maybe like from the like no, they are thousands of years old. I guess everything's really a name, right?
Yes.
Number 5, Ben, this is you.
Question number 5 is a little bit of a change up.
Yeah.
It's not your average fastball.
No.
Which of the following items is not a part of the LCN Mother's Day sale? So normally we ask for one of these items. We're going to say one of these items is not in the list of the Mother's Day items for LCN. The Mom's Bouquet, Mom's Spaghetti, or Mom's Flower Van. Which one of those is not?
I think we are seeing some right answers already, which is
on.
good. You know what? Actually, I love this because our players are paying attention because we did not trick anybody. Yes, I thought we were going to... Because usually I'll ask, what are the sale items? And everyone's like got that like locked and loaded, ready to go. Copy P, let's paste, let's do it. But this time, like we had some... We tried to throw them a curveball, it didn't work. They all got it right away. What's that?
I need somebody... It is Mom's Spaghetti, and somebody picked out our clever joke. That was K. David Green again.
Yeah.
Well done. Yes, we're making a reference to the classic Eminem song. What is it called?
Lose Yourself.
8 Mile. Lose Yourself. Yeah. From 8 Mile.
Great movie, great song.
And he says Mom's Spaghetti. Anyway.
K. David Green on fire. Elizabeth Dunn, looks like you won the trivia there. Congratulations. A lot of people are spelling spaghetti like I would spell spaghetti, i.e. incorrectly and in a silly manner. I eat it all the time. I love it. Spelling it with a gun to my head would be really tricky. That is it for trivia.
Wow.
Thank you, players, for joining us on the trivia. Again, you can still win 200 FP if you like, comment, and publicly share this video. But let's get on to some Q&A. I think that went really well.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm heavily biased because I love our players and I love the live streams. But I think that went pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the game. Or anything, really.
Yeah. I had a nice question here. Jerome wanted to know, can you also win in the YouTube chat? Wondering if perhaps Jerome's missed out on some of the prizes. It does seem, I don't know if it's just because there are fewer viewers on YouTube, but our YouTube viewers are not winning as many trivias as our Facebook viewers. So Jerome, I'd like to give you a bolo tie.
Hey,
just for participating on YouTube, and perhaps we'll look into to see if there's maybe a slight difference between the delay between the two streams.
There may not be a delay, but I think we can do something because we have that extra prize for people sharing on Facebook. So maybe we have that prize for new subscribers to YouTube or something like that. Maybe we'll figure something out there.
Yeah.
So Benjamin says hit list on phone keeps crashing. Why? I'm sorry to hear that, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Send in a ticket. Crashing is a vague term. Like we need to figure out what that means. Remember that on the hit list, if you secure a certain number of kills in a day or bounty kills, the system will delay showing you hits. So if you've got 8 or 10 in a day and then don't see any during the blitz, that's why. The system is slowing you down on purpose.
Laurie mentioned that it's been crashing on PC too. That's
really,
darn. That's really upsetting to hear.
Okay, we will have to look into that. If you are seeing this, players, submit a ticket and we will look into it.
Mary is mentioning that her phone app is too big.
Oh, it sounds like a Samsung
zoomed
issue.
in. If you're on a Samsung device, this is an issue that Samsung is trying very hard to work through. It's because of they have some differently sized devices basically, and they're struggling. They released an update, and so did Google Chromium. Anyway, it's causing a bunch of issues in a bunch of different apps, ours included, on Samsung devices, on certain Samsung devices. So we have a quick fix that will get you back up and running now. You can find that. I think Henry just posted it in the chat. Yep. Is that correct? Yes.
Yeah, you can have a look. Sorry about that, Mary. Samsung, it's sort of out of our hands. We have a little bit of a workaround on how you can get that done. But our mobile devs are working really hard to kind of see if we can fix that entirely on our end. But in the meantime, the FAQ post should resolve the issue.
Yes, that's right. You might need to follow those steps multiple times down the road, like every time the issue reverts.
Yeah.
But for now, that should be a nice quick fix for you.
Should we give Mary a bolo tie?
Sure.
Mary, you want a bolo tie? Ben, due to Ben's graces, his Grecian graces today. So we hope that fixes that up for you, Mary, and congratulations on the bolo tie. Jerome says, this is going to sound like a silly question, but how do I send in a ticket? Jerome, the only thing that's silly is saying that there are silly questions. There are no silly questions. It's a very good question. So in-game, you can navigate to support. You can also, to send in a ticket, you can also send in a ticket on our Help Chef support page.
Yes, which you can find by heading to support.kanoapps.com. That's a quick link to our support page. But Henry's throwing the full link down in the chat right now. And you scroll all the way to the bottom and you hit the big Contact Us button. It's nice and red at the bottom of the page. You can also find that, again, in-game, or on desktop and laptop, or in your mobile app as well. So those are great ways. If you cannot find out how to do that way, you can also send us an email.
Yes.
support@kanoapps.com.
There we go.
Yeah, those are all the ways to send in a ticket.
Jerome, that's a very good question. You can also hit us up on Discord.
That's true.
We'll be hanging out there. So at the top of our games, there'll be sort of a header. And the Discord link is on there, so join us on Discord, and we'll probably be able to help you out that way as well.
I saw a really great question, and I'm really disappointed. One more, I think.
What was that? Sorry.
Somebody I was asking about Discord. Yes, Madge was asking why we weren't streaming to Discord today. So, sorry about that, Madge. Sorry you were looking in the wrong spot. We only do the Discord live streams on Fridays at noon. All of our other live streams are kind of bigger ones where we have like these fancy little borders and overlays stuff like that.
Things like that, yeah.
Those are going to happen on Facebook and YouTube only.
Yeah.
So those will be a little bit bigger of an event, whereas the Facebook ones, the Discord ones will happen Fridays at noon.
That's right.
Yeah.
We will send out players email invites to the live streams for the big ones like these. We don't necessarily have them scheduled at a regular cadence like we do the Discord ones. Discord ones are nice and chill. We usually save these for big events. Like today, we saved it for, we want to talk about the Raid Bounties and the Mother's Day sale. We're going to be making changes to the hit list feature pretty soon, so that will entail a big live stream like this. Yeah. So Discord live streams will probably recap a little bit of what we talked about here, but in terms of regular cadence, the Discord will happen every Friday. These will happen sort of occasionally when we need to.
That's right.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. There we go. Jerome says, because I think I got several of the questions. Great. We look forward to hearing from you, Jerome. Please reach out anytime. We'll be happy to help. Linda says, what about fixing Syndicate Wars and VC Wars to keep from A's sitting on C's and D's and E's? Yeah, so Syndicate Wars, Guild Wars, Armada Wars, Faction Wars, they definitely need a refresh.
Yes.
It's one of those features that hasn't seen a big change in a long time. We've experimented the last couple, and like everyone at Kano, we kind of agree that, we definitely need to make that change. It's no fun if you're an E getting crushed by A's.
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like, and I don't have a time frame, but it is on the roadmap. It is on the table for us to improve.
That is correct.
So thank you, Linda. Very good feedback. I can't promise you what or when that will be, but we agree that it does need a bit of a change.
And if you have specific ideas, send them our way. Again, send in a ticket. I love to receive those kinds of tickets.
Me too.
It's really encouraging and exciting to hear those ideas and suggestions directly from our players.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What other questions do we have? Gail made a big mistake. Gail says, I need a sewing machine, Ben. Gail, you come to me for sewing machines, not Bolo Tie Ben. But Gail, you've won a sewing machine. Message us on Facebook, and we will be sure to give you that. Bart says, what kind of antenna you have all there? Oh, well, this is I think it's a Yeti Blue.
Yes, that's
microphone.
right.
Yeah, we've got a nice filter, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't.
Yep.
It works.
Matt pointed out the other day that actually we have this kind of like air screen, but we also have a sock. I think that's the technical term. Actually,
I don't want to move this because otherwise I'm going to break it. But it's on. You can see it's on here.
They're redundant. We don't need to have both, but they look cool, so we're going to keep on both.
Terry says, "I'd like a bolo tie, please. This is my Q&A." Should we give Terry a bolo tie?
Terry, you can have a bolo tie.
Nice.
And Madge, you can also have a bolo tie as compensation for looking on Discord, because I want to encourage people to look on Discord because it's great to have people there.
Absolutely. I'm loving all the comments we're seeing. I'm really happy that we have so many players in here. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. We're going to keep going.
Yeah.
See if you have any other questions here.
LCN players, I think you have a blitz coming up. Is that what somebody was saying? Or they were concerned about a blitz or something?
We can't confirm. We don't tell players when the blitzes are happening. So
somebody was asking, like, I think we have a blitz coming up or something. So
can't confirm or deny. I will say typically we try to schedule live streams not at the same time as blitzes.
That's right. So there's not one right now.
There is not one right now. I can't confirm that right now. Yeah.
I saw an interesting one just above here. Deja Vu was asking about the possibility of increasing the attack and energy bars on raids. Currently we're capped out at 200. Maybe you saw that on my mobile play earlier.
We did see that.
So I think that's an interesting idea, something that we might consider in the future. Yeah, we'll pass that along. You know, you never know.
We've done it before. We increased it from 100 to 200
right.
if players really want it, and we may test it out and we may put it in there. So really good idea. Thanks, Deja Vu. What is going on next? Syndicate Wars long overdue for better rewards.
Yes.
Yeah, Jimmy, I think that'll probably be part of it. We increased our rewards like crazy for the recent raid games. Not the raid games.
Syndicate raids.
Syndicate raids, thank you.
Raids, faction raids.
So we did increase the rewards in that, and we saw much happier players overall. So typically when we do an event refresh, rework, we probably adjust the rewards as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a common suggestion.
Agreed.
That I hear.
Yes, of course. Everyone wants better rewards. Why not? Yeah. Okay, what else do we have? What other questions?
New Boston City. Steve, yes, if you're a Mob Wars LCN player, you're going to get that within the month. And looking down the line, it looks like there's more planned in our other games as well. So keep your eyes wide open for those.
Laurie says we were COVID tested before being so close. We weren't tested, Laurie, but we have pretty strict rules in terms of anyone feeling any kind of symptoms to stay away. Both feeling great.
Yep.
Yeah. Both got all our up to date in terms of
shots
and
whatever,
stuff.
So,
we're feeling good, but we're keeping safe. And so thank you for your concern, Laurie.
And like I know, for example, I make personal choices. Like I make sure if I'm coming into the office for a day like today, well, I'm going to stay away from folks afterwards for a little bit.
Yeah. Good idea.
That's what I choose to do.
So you guys, Brian says so you seem to think it's a padded room. It's not a padded room. It's
wood.
It's a very nice room, actually. It's very small. If I could, I would show you. But the room is super small, and I don't want to move the camera because we'll probably wreck something out. But we are gonna doll it up. We're gonna have we'll have the SCM painting. We're gonna have maybe a couch here, a little side table. A lot of improvements coming. But right now it's just kind of a room. We sort of took it over. I don't think Kano really anticipated us having a dedicated live stream room.
No.
I kind of wanted one for a while, and now we have it. No one, as far as I know, we're the only ones that come in here now. Especially when we've been
our own private
the door closed for 4 hours working on videos and such. It gets a little hot. It gets warm in here. So but it's not a padded room. It's not a bathroom either. I saw someone mention that it might be a bathroom. It's not.
Yes, it's not a bathroom.
As far as I know, no conventional bathroom that I know of. Doesn't have a toilet or a shower or a sink or
any of the necessary pieces.
I would not describe it as a bathroom. Yeah. Hank, I said it because you gave on.
It's true, you did.
Previously, I have, but going forward now.
Yeah,
Now we're set. Yeah. Okay. Terry says thank you. Terry, thank you for coming to the live stream. Elizabeth, you already won a sewing machine. I can't give you another.
Yeah, I thought so. Maybe.
I think this is Lil. Lil says, "Did I get a sewing machine? I want it very bad." Inga, Lil, go ahead and message us. You won a sewing machine.
Great.
More Syndicate Wars questions. We already kind of talked about Syndicate Wars. Al, we will send you a giant cake with a little surprise. Nice. I hope that little surprise like a Kinder surprise.
Yeah, that would
something
be very
buried
cute.
in the cake.
That's from Steve, not from us.
Not from us.
Yeah,
No, we
really
don't.
lovely.
We don't do cakes.
We now have a duet with you two. Jailhouse Rock. I don't know Jailhouse
Ben's
Rock.
a much better singer than I'm not a good singer. In fact, I've had players specifically request I not sing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so maybe down the road we'll come up with some musical number we can do. Maybe we do a musical live stream.
Musical live stream?
I think we can do that. Like if we do like a Viking Clan live stream, we could do like Viking costumes and do like a classic opera. Shouldn't be too hard.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
A sea shanty for a pirate.
Yeah, sea shanty. What would a mob song be? There's not really mob.
No, the only thing I think of is
like trumpets
is the Godfather theme.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think we can sing that. Okay, but we'll take that under advisement. Thank you. Okay, what else have we got going on
We've got
here?
so many comments.
Lots of comments.
It's hard to keep up.
Okay, what do we got here? Sorry, players. We're just trying to figure out what a good question would ask for us to talk about would be. So Julie's asking why pinatas have not an advantage to offer as target. Others have experience and more money faster. Give something to pinatas. Yeah, so I think she's talking about Battle Royale pinatas.
I don't know. She might be referring to the player invented.
Yeah, the hit list pinatas. Julie, can you elaborate on what you mean? Do you mean Battle Royale pinatas or hit list pinatas? Let us know. Matt says, can we have different hours on some things so the Euros get a chance to participate? Now, this one's tough. A lot of our events we schedule for when we're going to be in the office. Including live streams. Like live stream, we can do it basically our working hours, or kind of regular working hours, 9 to 5. But for a lot of them, like blitzes in particular, take a lot of strain on the server. We do have some plans to improve that. But basically, we want to be in the office. The last thing we want is an event to happen and then it be 1 a.m. here and no one is here to fix it. So that's why sales start at 9 when everyone's here and fresh in case there's an error. That's why raid bosses start when they do. It's usually when wars start, when we're in office, because if there's an error, we can fix it. That being said, I think we can try and do better to accommodate our European or overseas players as well. Tough line, but that's generally why you see the events, live streams, etc. happen when they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Henry's on it. He knows.
Okay, what else we got here? Jerome was saying, I was talking about the trivia questions. I think I want a few of those. That's why I was wondering if YouTube counts. Jerome, yes, YouTube does count. So we have a program that combines Facebook and YouTube comments. That's how we're able to distribute trivia winners to either platform. So, there's no advantage being on either. You just want to be the first one on both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with our mom?
Oh, this is a very good question.
Very lovely,
this is getting
personal question.
When is Mother's Day?
It is this Sunday, I believe.
Oh, crud. Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Okay, well,
I'm actually celebrating... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was going to say I am more prepared for this live stream than my own Mother's Day, so we definitely need to get that going on. So I'm a bad son. We're probably going to go over to Mom and Dad's and get her, maybe just have coffee and muffins or something like that. Yeah.
I am going to celebrate with my mother on Friday and my father. We are going to watch the hockey game. We're going to watch the NHL playoffs.
Yay!
So that's what
that
we're
sounds fun. Yeah, Ben's an Edmonton fan, so that'll be fun. Does your mom like hockey?
She does.
Yay!
But she's more of a fan, right before the playoffs begin, she'll get back into it.
Right. Okay. Oh, Mary says we both look great. That's nice. Well, Elizabeth says there's lag. I'm sorry, players. We're seeing a pretty strong connection on our end. Please let us know if you are seeing any lag.
Yeah.
They never go out.
We never go out.
No, we go out. We go out. Don't worry. Thanks, Ron.
But we're careful.
Yeah. Steve says 3 blacklists, please. So, Ben, I don't think we have any plans to adjust the blacklist.
I haven't heard of any plans about that.
Yeah. So, the blacklist was mildly controversial with some players. We had years of tickets, players being like, look, a lot of other games have this. Can we please have it in the game? We did add it in. We're very happy with how it went. Initially, we charged 25 FP. We lowered that to 10. I feel like it's a good compromise. We are an online fighting game. We don't want to completely reduce the targets that people have. That balance is very difficult to find.
It's very hard.
I mean, some players play differently, so we're never going to be able to make everybody completely happy. But for now, we're going to leave the blacklist as is.
And I think it's important for us to receive that feedback because, again, it took us a long time to introduce the blacklist in the first place. Nothing is set in stone here in our games. But, we want to take things slowly, make sure that we're making the correct decisions. So, more feedback gives us more incentive to or more information for how to make changes going down the line.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
like
right now, I don't think we're really happy with how it's looking.
We are. A lot of our changes are due to player feedback and
Yes.
participation and tickets. So don't think that you don't influence the game. You do greatly. Many of our changes in game have been because of players' desire to see new content or changes to specific features. Or like recently, the Syndicate raids, we increased the rewards because players said the rewards weren't good enough. So don't think you don't have a voice. You do. We're always very happy to hear from you. So keep it up.
Let's just jump right to the end. We're at 7 minutes. We're 7 minutes behind the.
Oh jeez, are we really? Oh my goodness.
Right
okay. Sorry, players. We might have missed some of your comments because we've got to wrap up here pretty soon.
We're so slow at answering questions because we want to be thorough.
Should we do one more question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So last question, players. If you have any other questions, comments, or feedback, please let us know. Lori says, "Hey guys, I'm still here. Do I get a bolo tie now?" Yes, you do, Lori.
Yes, you do.
But I can't give it to you. Ben has to.
Lori, you have a bolo tie.
Lori,
enjoy it. Wear it with pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Benjamin says, talk about Blitz Week needs changing from Zombie Slayer Raid. I know, Benjamin, that's a tough one. We have to put Blitz Week sometime, and basically because Zombie Slayer has our least amount of players, that they sometimes get shafted in that regard. I'll see about moving it around, but that's kind of how it is at the moment. It's basically how do we reduce impact, and whenever we do Blitz Week, it's going to be on some it's not just Zombie Slayer raids. There's other events going on in other games all the time. But yeah, for the raids, Zombie Slayer, that's typically what it lands on. So we'll try and see if we can change that later on down the road, but we are appreciative of Zombie players who have a busy week.
That's right. Yeah. We want to get you what you want. So yeah, it's we'll see what we can do.
Okay. I think that is it. Madge asks, who do we have to let know we want a bolo tie? So Madge, if you just message us on Facebook.
That's the Mob Wars LCN Facebook page.
Thank you, Ben. Make sure to message us there, and we will credit you. A bolo tie. Okay, let's leave it at that. I think we've bonused enough. I think we're heading to our time.
This is a light bolo tie sewing machine day, and I think
we're gonna keep it special.
Yeah, it's special.
If you want a sewing machine, players, and you didn't get one, and you want to learn more about our games, join me or Ben. Actually, we haven't decided who's hosting this Friday. It'll be one of us. Yeah. Friday on the Discord live stream at noon. Join us on Discord. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channels. We've got one for every game. We're going to be having more video content on there. For Viking Clan and Pirate Clan, we've got these awesome time-lapsed raid boss creations from one of our artists, Amaris. It looks amazing. Matt did a great job creating that video as well. So big props to them. Big props to our man behind the curtain, Moen. Thank you for taking care of the trivia and the questions players have. And booting out any ne'er-do-wellers. Although I don't think there were any of them.
I don't think there were any ne'er-do-wellers.
No, everybody was very well behaved. Absolutely. And thank you, Ben. Great job. It was very nice meeting you.
Yeah, you as well.
Nice meeting you. Yes.
A pleasure and an honor to work with you.
Right back at you. It's the mirror of compliments. We're just going back and forth. And thank you, everybody here who joined us today, either on Facebook or YouTube. We love doing the live streams. It's a great amount, lot amount of work, but a great time. We love chatting with players and interacting. If you have any feedback, questions, or comments that we didn't get to, please submit a ticket.
That's right.
You can email us at support@kanoapps.com. You can find us on the app, on the support page, and you can find us in-game or on the FAQ. There are many ways to submit a ticket.
Absolutely.
But we'd love to help you out. It'll either be myself, Moen, Ben, or Matt answering your tickets.
Remember to join the Discord.
Yes.
That's another great way to get in touch with us. And to be on top of all of our new video content that we're working on. We're really excited about it. Subscribe to our YouTube page.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. That is it from Ben and myself, Moen behind the curtain, and Matt, who helped us with this live stream. Big thanks again to everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.